Pulsar, it's a cool bike, man.
पल्सर मेरे लिए स्टंट्स और सिर्फ स्टंट्स.
Because of its power, speed.
Being a fitness consultant, I look for power in everything. And my Bajaj Pulsar has got raw power.
I think it's one of the best bikes and it's definitely male. I feel very confident on the road.
Pulsar is a real stunning bike. It's a real stunner.
Amazing bike.
Rather, I would say that it's a bop of all the bikes.
Love Pulsar because it's like cool, stylish, it's really powerful. It's like completely my kind of bike, man.
After riding all other bikes, I've found Bajaj Pulsar to be the king of the road.
It's like zoop, zap, zoop and the faster Indian bike.
Pulsar introduced the sports biking into this country, and it is the karma of the Pulsar is to give this thrill to otherwise the commuting customers, and it's also the responsibility of Pulsar to upgrade all these commuting customers into the thrill seekers. The Pulsar, when it was launched, it was just a muscle man, okay, it never had the refinement, and the same Pulsar is now very well groomed now that has become a superstar, sports superstar, if I am to say so. That is the brand today. The Pulsar is a very highly aspirational brand. Many people love it, but they don't want it. There are many barriers for them. For example, weight, size of the bike, it is also cost of acquisition, also cost of running. Like this, they have a lot of barriers which is preventing them from buying. If somebody solves this problem, possibly people can enjoy the ownership of Pulsar. And this Pulsar 135 LS is one such attempt. We want the Indians to be little more happy. We wanted to put fun into their face. We don't want them to be serious. So the objective is to how to make this very serious place A to place B commuting into a fun-filled enjoyment on a daily life.
The Pulsar has always been a very performance-oriented and a big and aggressive kind of a product. The feeling that also was there, therefore, was that people, typically like parents who are older, would have a tendency to believe that their children would be, finding themselves a handful to handle a Pulsar. So one of the positions that we thought was to bring the sports motorcycling into the commuting segment. That's where the Pulsar 135 LS was born. LS stands for light sport, and it's very true to the particular name. What it has actually got is a package which has got all the advancements of technology, all the core values of Pulsar being high for performance and other aspects of that sort, but it also then tries to accentuate certain aspects which are a little more on the practicality side. The Pulsar 135 LS is powered by a 135cc engine. It is on a product which is weighing only at 120 kilograms. It's got an output which is 13.5 horsepower. It has got a max speed of 115 km per hour and a 0 to 60 km per hour acceleration in 5.1 seconds. Pulsar 135 LS is powered by a 4-valve DTSI. The 4-valve allows the engine to rev up very quickly and freely through each gear. You have a situation where a person can go through the first, second, third, fourth so rapidly because in each gear you can pull RPMs very high, and this gives you a acceleration which is 5.1 seconds from 0 to 60. It allows the engine to rev up to higher RPMs, and this is based on two aspects. One is the much larger intake area which allows the fresh air to come in with a lower resistance, and the second is that it reduces the reciprocating masses of the valves, and this allows the engine to be revved to higher RPM. So while a 2-valve engine would kind of choke up after a peak power RPM, the 4-valve engine continues to breathe beyond the peak power RPM very freely and effectively. This allows the power of the Pulsar 135 to be at 13.5 horsepower at around 9,000 RPM, while it can still continue to give almost 13 horsepower at an RPM like 10,000. So this means that the engine is able to rev on, give you extremely high top speeds because the vehicle speed is defined by the capability to rev on beyond the peak power than just the peak power itself. We have innovated on the combustion chamber of the Pulsar 135. We have an extremely small combustion chamber and it's packed with 4 valves, and we had to do a lot of work to get in 2 plugs to get in over there. It allows you to combust very rapidly this extremely high amount of charge that's been rammed in, and therefore the twin plug technology or the DTSI technology that we have is enabling us to then produce the maximum possible energy out of it. The net result, we have an extremely good fuel consumption. We are certified for 68 kilometers a liter, which means that in city conditions we think we should be able to get easily better than 65 kilometers a liter.